Their fans are ready, and if this shot from earlier is any indication, the Mavericks certainly look ready too. Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. So here's Portland's starting group. Jeremy Grant out there with Walker. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Anthony Simons. And for Dallas, Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Klay Thompson is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Lively in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, this is the first of 2 consecutive games between these teams. These mini-series are becoming a fixture in the NBA regular season.
You're right, but it adds a real sense of excitement. You know, no team wants to drop 2 straight games to the same opponent, so the tension's a little higher than usual.
Now here's Simons to the inside. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by Isaac. And Dallas with possession. Irving, the pass to Lively. And the basket is good.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Defensive foul. Otis Moncrief. That's his first personal. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Lively.
Here's Sharpe. Pass to Simons. Back to Sharpe. Grant against Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Grant the pass to Walker. Three-pointer Sharpe. Mavericks with a rebound. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Blazers and came away with a win.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And it's Simons missing.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Irving finds Doncic. Isaac outside. Dallas no good that time either. For Portland, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Sharpe. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
That's a spot where if Sharpe can remain consistent, he can add another level of scoring to his game.
Pass to Irving. The 3. Sharpe grabs the miss.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Inside. Here's Walker. No good from 11 feet.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 in that rim shrinking.
Walker with a steal. Simons right side. Over Irving. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Yeah, pretty good poise for Simons. I mean, that was a difficult shot.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the growth of Jeremy Grant since he came into the league, Brent, is pretty remarkable.
Pretty good for a former second-round pick, an athletic guy that fell under the title of a project player, but in Detroit took a larger role on. And I think being able to produce at that level, BA, has given him the confidence to continue to grow in this game.
Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Kyrie Irving. From 7. Another shot. Isaac's shot is off. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Sharpe passes to Simons. Back to Sharpe. Simons outside. Just 5 on the clock. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
And that one falls for Simons. The Mavericks trailing. Pass Pass to Thompson. Can they get it? The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Simons. Another one falls for Portland.
Exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Doncic passes to Hardy. So a moment now to see the story for Shaedon Sharpe.
First personal foul, second team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Hardy. Two shots.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Sharpe passes to Moncrief. Simons outside. Now here's Grant. Back to Simons. Tries again. The kick out to Walker. No good with the triple.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's his first foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Hardy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And he drops the first. Mike Conley's checked in for Sharpe.
Hardy.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Pass to Simons.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Prosper. First personal foul, third team foul.
Dallas on D. Moncrief, the pass to Walker. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Isaac. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. First one falls for him.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Here's Doncic. And he makes it on the layup.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Second personal foul.
Free throw drops for Conley.
15 fouls.
Washington's checked in for Isaac. And Conley drops them both. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Simons. Prosper misses.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Simons. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Moncrief. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
Doncic passes to Hardy. Pass to Drummond. 5 on the clock. he makes it.
And that's why Andre Drummond is up there in the league leaders in field goal percentage. Down low, high percentage shots.
Conley against Doncic. 19-footer. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist by Conley. Simons got 9.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Hardy's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Outside Walker. Here's Moncrief. Drummond defending. Doncic against Conley. Puts up a deep 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Portland has possession. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Timeout called. Portland, they couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Williams comes in for Walker to the paint. His first shot attempt from deep. Conley nails it from 3.
Mike Conley.
He's got 6.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Hardy, the pass to Doncic. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's 2-on-1. And he lobs it up. And it's Washington missing.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the left wing. Back to Conley. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a finish by Ayton, using those long arms to snatch that pass up high.
Doncic against Conley. Tipped. Now the Blazers on the move. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Down low. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. And here's Simons outside. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Hardy's shot is good.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Simons with it. He's got 9. Pass to Williams. Outside Conley. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Doncic. Second chance effort. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Ayton. Grant in the post. He's guarded by Washington. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Conley.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Hardy from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
And here's Conley. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Portland has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Conley. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Now it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
You know, the instincts of Luka Doncic are second to none. Such a natural playmaker.
Luka Doncic.
1:35 left now in the first quarter. Simons outside. The 3 is up. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up.
Anthony Simons.
Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. Pass to Hardy for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Only 1 miss in his first 6 shots. He's definitely brought his A game.
To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Trust me, defense wants to keep Grant out of the paint, and he wants to get in there. That's why.
Inside.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop play, BA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. And it's Conley with the ball for Portland. They trail by 6. Simons outside. The 3 is up. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
Conley against Doncic. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's Dallas with it. 1 second left. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner. Wow.
Incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Mavericks on top, up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. They've drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Sharp out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Walker. Then it's Steven Adams. Shot clock at 3. Here's Irving. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Sharp passes to Moncrief. Over Irving. It's rebounded by Dallas. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 13.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Here's Simons. Hits it from the high post. Simons has got 14 points.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And it's rejected. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession.
Still Mavericks ball.
Outside Irving. Washington outside. From downtown, another three for Dallas.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Sharp goes in. Pass to Moncrief. And that one drops for him.
Good pass from the two-guard Sharp. Solid at finding his open man.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Irving, the pass to Beverly. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Portland calls timeout. Will Grant is the managing director of the U.S. men's national team. You've gotten to see the wealth of international talent firsthand.
It's so true, B.A. I mean, I've got so much respect for the international game. You know, over 25% of the players in the NBA right now are international players, and they produce superstar talents like Doncic, Giannis, Embiid, and Jokic. The U.S. has more competition now than ever.
The Mavericks making a switch here. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Sharp. Drummond defending. Simons outside. Shoots over Beverly. And it's Simons missing.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers ball.
And over the last 10 games, these are the league's best rebounding squads. The 4th spot held by the Mavericks.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Moncrief. Oh, rejected by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
Sharp passes to Simons. Back to Sharp. Here's Adams. Fader on the way. Can't hit that one.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Drills it from deep. Thompson's got 6.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Beverly finds Irving. Back to Beverly. Walker with a steal. Here's Sharp. Got a piece of it.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Outside Irving. Up top Thompson. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 5. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Another circus shot in the career of Kyrie. Sometimes it looks like he's just playing horse out there.
Pass to Moncrief. And he gets it to go. Moncrief's got 4 points this quarter. And so it's Dallas with it. 17 points was their biggest margin. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Simon's shot is good.
Slowly building up steam. Hit one from range in the first. He's hit two here in the second.
Thompson outside. Outside for Irving. Back to Thompson. Outside Irving. Thompson outside. From deep three-point range. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Sharp. Beverly defending.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Irving finds Thompson. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter, 4 already for the game.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Jeremy Grant.
He's been on a tear offensively these past few months, and you know how much they love the extra points he provides. He's been shouldering a bigger load recently, and I think he's just getting started.
Out to Simons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly.
What a defender Beverly is. He's just so active down there. The hands, the feet. He's just a menace.
Now Irving. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Irving's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Timeout called. Portland.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Different look for Dallas. Washington's checked in for Drummond. Hardy comes in for Irving. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Beverly. Here's Ayton. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando. Here's Sharp. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 4 rebounds now.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And it's Washington missing. Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Simons, 16 feet out, and he gets the bucket. Simons has got 10 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
And here's Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Sharp. He's coming off a 25-point game against Orlando.
And another key for them was his rebounding. Just a great effort.
Here's Ayton. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. He has 6.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Hardy, the pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either. Portland has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And the Blazers making a change here. Conley's checked in.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Hardy, the pass to Washington. Here's Hardy. Williams defending. Clock at 6. He takes it in. There are so many different ways to build a team, Brett. Making trades, you can use the draft, there's free agency. What do you think is the best route?
Well, BA, the one critical thing that we need to talk about is what market are we in? And that will start to restrict the ways that, or enhance the ways that you can build your team. For those LA teams and the New York teams, it's probably free agency. Memphis, OKC, San Antonio, you absolutely have to hit home runs in the draft.
And he can't hit the second. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. Wow! I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Dallas calls time here.
Timeout call.
The Mavericks shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Pass to Grant. Here's Sharp. The three ball. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Really taking it to the defense. Sharp was smart not to hold back that time.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
And he makes all 3.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
To the middle, Isaac. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
Jonathan Isaac.
Doncic has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Aiden.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Gafford with the block.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Portland foul. Mike Conley. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Dallas.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category. You got to be able to capitalize at the free throw line. They're really struggling with that this quarter.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, man. Talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. Doncic, good.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Portland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Mike Conley picks up the foul.
Hold on.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Second team foul.
Now here's Gafford. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Doncic passes to Isaac. Doncic is double. Kicks it out to Isaac. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Baseline jumper. Oh, they get a hand on it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Trailblazers ball.
And so Grant will bring it up for Portland. It's a 16-point game. Shot from 12. And Gafford with the block. The shot by Hardy, no good.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Back to Conley. that one goes. Count it. Conley's got 13.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Has to Prosper. The three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Aiden's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's Sharp on the wing. Now here's Williams. It could go. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Dallas up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. We'll be back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Dallas has the edge here at halftime. They lead by 14. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
They're getting into the lane whenever they want, getting some high percentage looks. I don't see the coaching staff switching up too much. Keep it simple. Force your opponent to adapt to it.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like nips.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Daniel Gafford is out there with Thompson, and it's Lively in the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Jeremy Grant.
Irving looking around. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Simons up top. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Simons. And so Simons nails both of them. Dallas is shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Doncic passes to Gafford. Count it. Gafford's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Nice shot by Walker.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Doncic against Simons. Irving for 3. Connects from downtown. Irving's got 9 points.
0 hesitation. Irving was all set to go.
Simons left side. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Third personal
And the
foul.
Mavericks making a change here. Isaac's checked in. 90 seconds into the second half now. Irving with it. He's got 9. Pass to Doncic. Three-pointer. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. 18 points for him.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Doncic against Simons. And here's Walker. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
Walker with the steal. There's the steal. Irving finds Doncic. Back to Irving. Back to Doncic. Wide open look. That one's good for 2. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Portland calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ballgame.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. And here's Simons outside. Portland, no good that time either. Dallas has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Here's Doncic. Pass to Isaac. Walker with the steal. Ooh, poked away. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Held ball. That's a jump ball.
So it's Portland now. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Sharp. Goes back up. Out to Simons. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there. Possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And so Grant will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 14. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Back to Thompson. Takes a 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Doncic hits them both. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Simons outside. On target from range.
Anthony Simons.
Simons got 30.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Pass to Sharp. Shoots over Hardy. Mavericks with the rebound. Isaac's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires at the elbow. Here's Hardy. Here's Doncic. Drummond with the ball. Back to Doncic. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. He's got 24.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
Simons against Doncic. Shoots from the baseline. Mavericks with the rebound. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to Thompson.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Dallas foul. Jonathan Isaac. For a personal foul. 3rd team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Sharp.
The first one falls.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Steven Adams checked in for Portland.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. And the jam by Drummond.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Doncic against Simons. Here's Sharp. 13 points in the game. Simons, that one's good.
Anthony Simons.
Simons has got 11 in the second half.
3.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're winning by this much with double-digit turnovers.
Portland has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the 3rd quarter. Doncic against Simons. Pass to Graham. Back to Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. And here's Adams from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 to the paint. Here's Drummond. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And it's blocked by Isaac. Hardy, the pass to Doncic. Here's Hardy. Doncic outside. Over to the wing. Lots of room. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Simons against Doncic. Pass to Sharp. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Prosper.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Doncic passes to Isaac. Kicks it to Doncic. Back to Isaac. Fires the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Isaac's got 7 points in the game.
And I'm really liking the confidence from Isaac. He feels like no one can guard him off the catch.
And here's Simons. 33 points for him. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So it's going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Gafford, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Beverly comes in for Luka Doncic. Here's Sharp. Battles through traffic and lays it in. 15 points in the game. Timeout called, the Mavericks.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
The Mavericks making a switch here. And a check on the league leaders now with the top shooting teams over the previous 10. Number 1, Dallas.
Well, lately their offense has been completely in sync. Guys are accepting their roles and playing unselfish basketball. That's helped them hit a high percentage of those opportunities.
Dallas has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Irving, the pass to Beverly. Yep, that one goes. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
So good at knowing when to shoot and when to pass off the screen. Kyrie Irving dictating the defense that time.
Pass to Sharp. Now here's Ayton. Back to Sharp. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, just a gutsy play from Sharp as he goes inside and absorbs all the contact.
And here is Irving.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And Dallas calls time here.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Outside for Irving. Puts up a 3. On the wing, Irving. 6 to shoot. Inside. It's tipped. Lively with the bucket. Lively's got 5 now.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
2 minutes remaining in the
Shoots from 12.
2 minutes.
Beverly against Simons. To the middle. Here's Grant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Irving. He's closely guarded. And he goes in for the dunk.
I think Kyrie could play not only with the ball, but with the baton right now, orchestrating the offense.
Simons against Beverly. Oh, there's the alley. Tipped. To the inside. Prosper. And a nice finish on the layup. He's got 7.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Pass to Lively. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And now the Mavs on the run. Beverly, the pass to Irving. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
A different look for Dallas. Gafford comes in for Washington. And it's Hardy in for Beverly. Walker, he's checked in for Portland.
Such a ridiculous athlete. Sharp is overwhelming them tonight. When Shaden is playing with this kind of confidence, there's not much you can do.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hardy. 20 points for him. On the wing, Irving. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Irving. Simons with a steal. Can't get it to drop. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead, up 19. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. We've got Anthony Simons. Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then they're Sharp. Pass to Doncic.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Dallas foul. Hardy. Third personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Isaac, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Sharp.
Both good from the line that time. And here's Dallas. They lead by 17. Here's Hardy. And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
It's good on the putback.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
From in close, Lively with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Simons. Here's the three. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get while in the NBA sitting on a bench somewhere. They're on the floor, they're getting great coaching, and they're developing their skills every day. So that G for us stands for growth.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's been incredible in this half. Anytime he pulls up from outside, you think that's bottom.
On the wing, Thompson. There's the three. Pure from three-point range.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Clay does so efficiently with that J.
Simons against Doncic. Now here's Simons. The D's right on him. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Sharp. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Thompson's shot is off. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Down low from 6 feet away. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Going to work inside. Sharp using that touch and nimbleness to get it done.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And you look at how screens are set in today's game. Brent, the screeners get away with a lot.
BA, you could call an illegal screen on almost every pick and roll now. There's a lot of leaning, there's a lot of moving. Guys are extended outside of their body with their feet. But offenses, they greatly benefit from the way the game is called, and they'll continue to take advantage of it.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Now here's Simons. Back to Sharp. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Hardy. He's covered by Simons. Doncic passes to Lively. Yet another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Pass to Moncrief. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Grant's checked in.
Jeremy Grant.
It's Sharp on the wing. Ooh, the deep bit on that pass fake. That freed him up. Sharp's got 29 points.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
How about the hustle from Doncic, a winning player?
And it's Simons with the ball for the Trailblazers. And for the players coming into the league, potentially set for life. But there are pitfalls you have to look out for, Greg.
So true, BA. I mean, it's tough. You can't take all your childhood friends along for the ride with you. You've got to be cautious with new acquaintances, so it'll definitely keep you on your toes. You must make great decisions.
Here's Doncic. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Simons. For Portland, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. And it's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Pass to Hardy. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Walker.
Mavericks foul.
Beverly, he's checked in for Doncic.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Walker. Simons outside. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Simons. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Grant from the arc. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Irving. To the inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Simons passes to Graham. Walker with it. That one no good. Dallas has gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this 4th quarter. Lets it fly. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 38 points.
so much fun to watch Simons get this kind of confidence. He's so speedy with the ball, creates off the dribble. This kid's impressive.
And Dallas calls time here. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Drummond's checked in for Dallas. Wright comes in for Beverly. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Outside Irving. Here's Prosper. Gets to the corner and hits it.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Conley passes to Adams. Here's Sharp. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Drummond with a block. Pass to Wright. Left side Irving. Can't hit from in close. Portland has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Sharp, hounded by Wright. The kick out to Walker. Knocks it down from distance.
A great pass on a pure talent level. Sharp is top tier.
Wright up top, out to the wing. Here's Morrison. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Grant in the post, hounded by Wright. Adams. Oh, Drummond with a block. Wright with the ball. Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He could really beat you up from deep. Irving, such a sharp shooter.
Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Irving. To the middle. Here's Adams. And that one's long.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Out to the right wing. Outside Irving. Pass to Morrison. From the arc. Portland grabs the miss. Walker's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the paint. Grant. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
We've had some major international prospects of late. How difficult is it scouting players from outside the U.S., Brent?
Yeah, it's incredibly difficult just because the international game has such differences in the way not only the game is played, but the way the game is called, and the production that happens in those games, BA, trying to translate that over to the NBA style, that's difficult. But rest assured, there are talented scouts, talented evaluators out there that have found the guys who have come to the United States, played in the NBA, and played at the highest level during the MVP award. Now that's saying something.
And it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Conley. They get it back. Out to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks rebound. Lively passes to Drummond. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Here's Ayton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Again, with that kind of size, DeAndre Ayton is going to draw some fouls and does not shy away from contact.
Doncic, no good. Portland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
You have to limit mistakes. They're so tough to overcome.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
So for the Blazers, Williams is checked in for Grant, and Conley subbed in for Simons.
Yeah, when your point guard is Kyrie Irving and he decides to mix it up on the inside, that helps out your ball club.
And the second free throw is good. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Knocks it loose. Got it. Irving's got 6 here in the quarter.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And this is win number 60 for the year. A huge milestone for them and a testament to the effort and energy these guys bring every night.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
He was in the zone. He's just a man on a mission, and that helped him notch that triple-double.
Williams passes to Conley. Shot clock at 6. And Gafford with the block. Thompson outside. Pass to Beverly. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
They double him with Beverly. Launches it. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Williams.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Beverly outside. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.